Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday to everyone. Hope you are all good today. Good morning, Tommy. Hey, Julian. Hey, Billy. I don't know why I said Billy. We're going with it today, though. Market is up again overnight. We have been, ever since we popped up to an all-time high, we've been settling in this range, compressing, waiting for the next move. Eyeing a possible secondary channel. Although that is pretty choppy and not very probable. But we still got to keep an eye on it. Marking the key levels over here. Good morning, Matt. Hey, Martin. We have a pretty big range here from the last couple of days. And it does look like the market is staying in that range so far. Not a whole lot of movement overnight. Possible that we get one more push up. We have the open about ready to drop here. And there is the opening bell. We are off and running. If this turns into a higher low, I'm going to take it. Just playing this overall uptrend. Ooh, there we go. See how this bar closes. Decent enough for me. Bit of an aggressive setup right off the open. But I'm going to take the chance. It's not a whole lot of points anyway, so no big deal if it doesn't work out. I will be also be looking at an NQ. If that forms a higher low, I'm going to jump in there. Oh yeah, NQ forming a higher low. See how this bar closes. No dice. Can't take that one. And we're gonna try to get out early on ES. Possibly. Oh, maybe this bar turns around. Nice, I like it. Come on now. If that ends green, I'll be in it. Doesn't look like it. Nope. So the choppiness is continuing. Interestingly enough, S&P is resisting this drop down by Nasdaq. So far. We got a nice bullish bar here on NQ. Let's see if it has any follow through or if we start getting after this to the downside. Yeah, so in general, it's not looking like this uptrend is going to continue. We're going to adjust accordingly. Hey, Daryl. Good morning to you. S&P looking like it may want to try to bounce again. Nasdaq is testing this little choppy support to the downside. Overall, not very great price action so far. No reason to jump into anything yet. Let's let the market come to us. We are still in the range from the last couple of days. Yes, popping a little bit. If this thing breaks out of this little range to the upside, we can start considering it. The barcode blues. Good morning, Octopus. Buenos dias, Archer. Hey, Joanne. Everyone else who just hopped in, good morning to you. Make sure you say what's up as you come in. Last couple of days have not been great. Not gonna lie to you. Last week was awesome. Week before that was awesome. And these last couple of days have been pretty sketchy overall. As always, market forces us to be patient. Hey David, good morning to you. Welcome to the stream. A little bit whippy. Seeing a couple volatile wicks there. Market just failing to pick a direction. S&P mid-range. NQ still struggling here. Hasn't even really got above the EMA at all. All the S&P has been. Bit of a divergence. Now Nasdaq's trying, little pop above the 21 mid-range. See if it can follow through to the upside. And we do have a key level right above us there on Nasdaq. That's the top of the daily range for the last few days. If it can break through that, we might actually have some legitimate movement. Take this little second entry long on ES. Obviously super aggressive given the chop. I kind of want to take it though, unless it goes without me. See if we can get a limit order back. Not going to let that one go negative. Stop at break even. See if we can push to that new high. Cool, there we go. New high and then some. We'll just trail our stop up. If this continues to confirm, nice, look at that. Look at that. Let's go. Cool, took like 4 points or so there. Could have given it more room to really play a breakout if it happens, but with how choppy it is, you don't want to. You want to take your profit when you get it, basically. Do I add a singing course as part of the general course? I should. You gotta sing to your positions. That's the real key people are missing. Come on, baby. Go on up. Just as soon as that breakout looks halfway decent, we got a move down. Such is the nature of chop, my friends. Nothing lasts forever. See if sellers can do anything to the downside. So far, these are the strongest bars we've seen today. And although we're very choppy, there has been overall a slight bullish bias. Hopefully this bearish move can actually follow through, get outside of this chop zone. That's when we're going to have the best odds to get a good setup. Though we could look to play this range. If we get down to this area, get a failed breakout, nice bullish bar, could consider a long that way. NQ looking to possibly break out of the bottom of this range. NQ already bouncing on that range bottom. Man, oh man. This chop continues. ES also bouncing from there. I could consider a little short here on S&P in the same way that we got a long here, just playing these little mini channels. This had to move down. We would expect one more little attempt to the downside if there are sellers involved. So watching for a potential pattern at the EMA. Another pop up. So no longer looking for that short. We are well established within this range. I am going to reload my chart though while I'm thinking about it, just to make sure I got fresh data. We'll pull back off that move up. Could consider shorting the top of this range, except we have this overall bullish bias, even though it's slight. So I'm not too interested in doing that. Because eventually the range is going to break. We're going to have a directional move. So you don't want to be caught on the wrong side of the market. We have traveled a long ways up to be here, so the most likely result from here is farther up. S&P making a move, making a move. This might actually be our breakout. And Nasdaq again has a key level right above. ES does not. We have a very large range from the last couple of days. So even if we break out of this congestion, got a ways to go to get up to a key level. NQ might reject off of its key level right off the breakout. Bring the market down with it. We shall see. Nice, here we go. Potential little breakout. Don't get too excited though. We've seen all these moves so far get reversed. Coming up on the overnight high. NQ coming up on its overnight high slash key level. This is the best move of the day, guys. Let's see if we can get a pullback on this one. In Q, finding a little bit of resistance there at the top of its range. Yes, also slowing down a bit, but again, I really like this move. All right, if this breakout holds here on the 21 and the top of the range, we're going to be looking for a long. See how it does. Not quite back to the 21 yet. Here's that pushback. We do not want to see it just slice through the 21 EMA back into the range. So far it has that look like that's exactly what might happen. Yep, so another V-shaped reversal. No bueno. So the range day is very, very likely at this point. We have tried both sides. Neither has really prevailed. We might be squared off here in the range. As a result, we're going to be looking for reversals rather than trend continuation. So waiting for moves to play themselves out, like a little move down. If this has a break and a new low, we'll look to go long right here, expecting the reversal. That's the best way to play these kind of ranges. And Q making another shot here. Their NQ goes. Poked above that key level. Poked above the overnight high. See if we have a legit breakout. S&P certainly looks like it wants to try. Could this actually be, guys? Could we actually get a directional move today? Oh man, this is our chance. This is our chance. Let's go. Nasdaq made another push up. Yes. One tick new high there. So it looks like this might break out and we have stalled as has kind of been the pattern today. Not seeing consolidation. I mean, not really. We've generally been going up today, so it's not consolidating on an intraday level, but on a daily level, I would definitely say yes. Here's where we've been the last since April 17th. We have been between here and here. We broke out to the all-time high, and we have just stayed right in that range. So on a daily level, yes, we're consolidating. Today, we're chopping upwards. Clearly an overall bias to the upside, just not a strong one. Very, very choppy, hard to pick entries along the way. Got a little scalp earlier today, but this one's really hard to trade. You got these big reversals back and forth. All right, Nasdaq is above its key level. ES above that overnight high. Pretty likely that it's going to go try to test that next level up there, but very likely to be choppy along the way. So don't expect a straight up move. We're likely to get some more volatility, more pullbacks. Anticipating a little bit of a pullback here as we just broke to a new high, and it is looking like we may be respecting this wider choppy trend, perhaps. But we'll be watching this pullback. If it holds the EMA, we're going to look to go long. Another new high on NQ. We're still awaiting the potential pullback. Bias is starting to shape up. It's not a pretty one, but it is clear that the bulls are overall winning. Quite the move here, especially on Nasdaq. This is broken above that key level, very vertical. We're still pretty likely to get somewhat of a pullback to that breakout area. But yeah, this is pretty dang bullish at this point. Again, just waiting for this pullback, and then we'll look to join this move up. If it'll give us the entry and the opportunity. Morning there, hey Vaz. Nice bounce up on this first leg of the pullback. That's what we want to see right here. Pull back, move higher. Let's see for that second leg and look for a bullish signal bar here. So also watching NQ for a pullback. Quite strong. It's been respecting this channel. Oof, little volatility coming in. Little volatility coming in. And we don't actually have any economic news scheduled for today, so any volatility is going to be out of the Middle East. Any updates there? Market has been quite news sensitive the last couple weeks, so expect more of that. The second entry long on ES, quite a big signal bar. Too close to the high. I'm gonna have to skip that one. But we know our bias, guys. I've laid it out pretty clearly for you here. We should only be looking for longs, but we do got to be patient with how choppy it is. This is not the kind of trend that you want to just click by and walk away. We do need to be patient for our entries. So yeah, I'm going to be heading over to Discord to trade the rest of the day. And actually starting next week, guys, going to be exclusively over there. Want to really focus on the team and provide a lot of value for those folks. So if you've been on the fence, now's the time to check it out. Links are below. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. As always, it's been real. I hope you all have a safe trading day. Don't blow up. Be patient. You guys know the drill. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.